I'm Brendan, and
I'm Colleen.
Yep.
And we lived in Avondale, on Holston Drive, and when the earthquake struck, our house was quite badly damaged. Cutting a long story short, we ended up finding that we had to move on, and the complications arose when we had to wait for a quantity surveyor to come and give us a estimation of what our house was valued at, and we had to wait quite a long time before we got that back. And when we did get that back, it happened to be $174,000 more than what Southern Response were willing to pay us.
Once we started negotiating with Southern Response, pretty well hit a brick wall. They weren't going to negotiate. They made us an offer we couldn't refuse, or the only offer on the table anyway.
And they told us that if we didn't like their decision, they could come back and reassess our house, but it could possibly go down in value, or it could turn from a rebuild to a repair. And we're red zone, so it couldn't be repaired anyway. So we can't see the logic in that.
We thought there was something wrong here. We knew we'd been bullied, if you like, and we made application to Grant Cameron at GCA Lawyers, and invoked the Privacy Act to see what all the documentation was. And we were gobsmacked when we found that we hadn't been shown hidden costings, which was a game changer for us. We thought, right, this vindicates how we've been feeling. So that was when the whole process started, the whole legal process, that is.
We felt we really didn't have a voice.
No, we had nowhere to go, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, the critical thing in our case is that Southern Response were found by the Supreme Court to have underpaid people with this DRA business and everything else. And they paid people after the ruling in October 2014. We'd settled prior to that with a lot of other people, and they said, no, you missed out. That's the bone of contention at the moment. Did they have the right to say, no, you missed out, when they'd already been found guilty and paid out people properly subsequently? Yeah, it's outrageous, you know. After having expressed genuine concern and making a qualified apology, they're still playing hardball. In fact, they've been more obstructive than they have been previously, so it's just disgraceful, despicable even. I think the impact was more psychological than physical. Physical was tough, but psychological was far worse. There was anxiety. Colleen got pneumonia at one stage. I had a lot of problems sleeping. It just wore you down, really. Yeah.
To be honest, and I'm really disappointed in Labor government not backing us up.
Surely they must know, Grant Robertson and the Labor team must know what's going on. After all, they are in charge of the process to some extent. Southern Response is their agent. The small guy just can't do it on his own. He's got to walk away, really, and cop it on the chin. And I think it's been really easy for insurance companies and other large companies, corporations, if you like Southern Response, to get away with a hell of a lot and damage a lot of lives in the process.